Yeah. This sage is fire. It's hard to light though. Namaste and like catch my family, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Happy 4th of July. What it is. The 4th of July. It's Freedom Day, baby. I'm hoping for a planetary Freedom Day, if you know what I mean. You know? All right. Dreamtime was super great. So I'm still I'm still trying to process that in a educational, intellectual way to express what it feels like. I actually got to witness my light body, that dude looks like Silver Surfer, unzip himself and expand. I literally took off every layer of dimensional self and just like put all my versions on the side and just kind of sat there. He looks like a golden Silver Surfer, and he was just kind of like, so how much longer do I have to wear all of these suits? It's very interesting for me, and being in the physical in the basement with my family. All right. Definitely a visual that I would love to share with you of what that feels like to actually see your true light body and understand that, yeah, we're not from here. Not even close. We're from the Galactic Center, Universal Center. We're just here hanging out, helping out, learning life lessons for our lower fractality, and enjoying ourselves. That's truly who we are as light beings. Yeah, it was very interesting. Another thing too for you guys. So to pay attention to this, you guys ever seen those like Russian dolls, where it's like one big doll, then you take the top off and there's another doll in there, and you take the top off and there's another doll in there, and you keep going down, right? Well, imagine that in reverse. So basically, I'm the smaller fractal version. I kind of popped all the tops of my dimensional selves, and like literally you take your thumb and he went like this, bang, and like it was like almost like a light coming out of his thumb, and he just unzipped all of the dimensional selves and it said, "This is cute. Can we pause for a second?" And like peeled each of my dimensional cells off, and they were all in a line like suits that I wear, male and female, mind you. Love my Palladians out there. Wanted to share that with you. That happened about, 5 hours ago. So what does that mean? Yes, we are 100,000% light beings. Yes, we are in 100,000% holographic matrix and 100,000% in a holographic universe. When you get to meet your true light being or light version self, I would say this version that comes directly from source, they're very, his attitude, let's talk about this for a second. Not like hashtag not surprised, hashtag you're very wise, hashtag you are a sentient cosmic being. And that, I can say that version of us is what actually decided to come here. It's almost like you're seeing your oversoul in one, imagine seeing your oversoul in one character and how awesome that one character would be. Okay. My dude looks like Silver Surfer, and he's big and he's golden. It's not silver, it's golden, and he's super cool. When he comes out, my voice changes, even in other dimensions. I was in again, I'm going to tell you what's going on in 4D right now. I'm going to tell you what's going on in your dream time for all of us that have been hyper accelerated. So pay attention. So for those that have been hyper accelerated, I just like saying that, hyper accelerated. For all my awesome light workers, light showers, star seeds, angelics, pay attention. Okay, I told you guys my 4D graduated about 9 months ago into 6D. Brand new outfit, new friends, the whole nine. He's more like in that Syrian level. Very proud of him. Now check this out. Since I do not have a fourth dimensional version, I am 3 and 4 at the same time. Obviously my 5D's in my heart, and we're all working towards 5D gamma, 5D consciousness. But let me explain what they did. Okay, imagine having to run an accelerated visual of your entire life since you were a little kid and what your 4D was doing while you were unconscious as a 3D version. What they're doing now is every single night I sleep, it feels like a month. Okay? So since my 4D is not on my chain of command, it's my 6D now, and I have a gap on the right-hand side. Now, for some of you guys who already are walking in 5D, this is for you. I'm going to explain it to you guys in a different way, and I'm gonna give you visuals. Check this out. You guys know those books where it's like choose your story? Like if you choose this direction, or if you choose this, turn to page 23. If you choose this, turn to page 47. Those adventure books for kids, check it. They're running me through every single moment that I've been here on this planet since I was born and what my 4D was doing. But what they're doing is imagine every single test your 4D or experience or choice that they made since you've been here, you are now having to run through that video game and see if you would choose differently. So the cool thing about this is imagine not having that negative aspect on your shoulder telling you to go take a shot of tequila or be depressed or be in pain or be in suffering. I don't have that anymore. Rather, I'm an observer in that dimension. And the cool thing about this for you gifted out there is this: you will have one of your light beings or light versions with you. I keep looking up to my left when I'm running through these simulations. I've got dude looks like Sean Connery and Gandalf on steroids. He's about 9 feet tall, wears a cloak, he's got a beard, and he's like, or a robe I should say, and he's like, choose. I'm like, do I have to choose? They're like, your 4D chose this, but what are you gonna choose? Like I said, they won't tell you what your 4D mind you chose. Why am I expressing this to you? Since we're in a holographic matrix and we're running simulation programs through different variations of consciousness cables and frequencies and vibrations and oscillations of reality blending in various timelines, you are now choosing a timeline for your variant or for yourself in which you are choosing a different path and navigating through this matrix. So imagine we're going through a maze and you pass the maze, okay? Then they'll take a lower self, me, a fractal self, me, right, in 3D right now, okay? And they go, run the maze. So now it's in an accelerated rate. It's almost like when, check this out. It's almost like if you ever guys remember the game Zelda when it first came out in Nintendo, or maybe you guys for Super Nintendo. And maybe the first time you played that game, it could be Mario Brothers for you, right? The first time you played it was maybe kind of challenging because you didn't know where anything was. And now imagine with your consciousness now running the same program, knowing that you already beat it and you're just going through the levels. That's what I mean is happening. So for some of us, there is a arc that it's not like we're kind of going faster. It's like we're a rocket and we're processing our whole lives as fast as humanly possible. It's Super Nintendo, baby. You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to express this in a 3D way. I love you guys. If you're new, hold tight. Go back about 3 years in videos. For those guys that are with me on this ride right now, check it. You're being hyper accelerated to make different decisions based upon your vibrational frequency or resonance of reality that you are choosing. What I'm trying to say is my guides are no longer choosing for me. There's no one to blame. They're like, what do you want to do? You want to do this or you want to do this? I'm like, I'll do this. Next simulation. Do you want to do this or do you want to do this? I'm like, I'll do this. What I'm trying to say is you are now navigating in your own sovereignty and consciousness which reality or matrix or frequency of reality you wish to walk upon. No more blaming, oh, they made me do it, or I wish I was more like him or her. You're choosing right now. For you guys that are conscious of that, that's why it feels like that. That's why there's like a hyper acceleration in your chest. You're processing 5 to 10 times as fast because you are now in the time loop choosing a different variant or reality for you. I'm like, even though I like the Loki movie, but variant and then there's new variants. I'm like, we all know, guys, you're not very intelligent. And that movie last night with, that was on Amazon. We're like, we go into the future to save the world with Chris Pratt. I'm like, guys, we have plasma rifles right now. Why are you shooting ETs with 9mm rounds? I can't do this anymore with this either lack of budget, lack of creativity, or lack of writing. It's sad on like 1,000 different levels. Solar Warden is real. We've had it for 60 years. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, this movie I watched last night, dude, they wouldn't even let me watch it. They're like, don't rip on these guys, bro. I'm like, I gotta stop. There's a new movie out in Prime with Chris Pratt, the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know how much they paid him to do this shitty script, but they say like 40 years in the future, and they're like showing the technology. They still got F-22 Raptors and helicopters. I'm like, you guys. I don't know what this dribble is. I don't know if they think that those that have had their frequency artificially snipped based upon some personal decisions that everyone has made. I don't know what slow drip functionality of these creators or writers or their imagination is, but it's a falsity. It's not even close. And that's what creates that rubber band effect when the mass consciousness thinks that, oh, this is what it can be in 30 years. When I see that stuff, it reminds me of Tartarus or Tartaria. it reminds me of all the technology we had 200 years ago, and they're still dribbling this thing out. Kind of like similar to what Japan does. Japan's like 8-10 years into the future in technology, let's just say. But they'll be like, here's your new watch. And then the next year, we change a little bit. Here's new model. Like, I don't know what this is down here, but I feel like my conscious is shredding like across the surface of the planet. I'm going through you like, I don't know what you want me to do down here. I got full-blown galactic emissaries and Earth guardians staring at me going like, well, what do you want to do today? I'm like, I don't know. Let's play in the sandbox. and I don't know. Is that what mass consciousness is? Somebody help me. I am so far out of the net. I can't even resonate with what I'm watching. All I see is propaganda and programming. I'm like, little girl's digging in the backyard. I'm digging for vaccines, mommy or daddy. I'm going, what is... When you guys watch the movie, then like replay this part and then laugh your booty off. What I'm getting to is that the programming isn't sticking. Their programming isn't sticking. The mass media program's not sticking. None of this baby dribble is sticking to me anymore. To a degree that I feel like I'm literally an ET on a foreign planet watching this going, they actually believe that on the surface. People actually believe this. It's not even well written. There's not even high levels of consciousness in it. So again, with you guys expressing yourself and why you guys may feel frustrated out there and why you guys may feel like you're taking crazy pills just interacting down here, hey, you're not crazy. You're hyper intelligent, like free thinking, amazing beings. There's a lot of cuckoo cachoo floating around out there, okay? Just stick to yourselves, stick to your tribes, light the sage, look out the window and go, oh my God, for real though? We're gonna go and line up now. Like, I don't know. By the way, London, I love you. Thank you for having a rave and popping off. Dude, freedom reign across this planet, baby. Freedom reign, UK, Australia, get it. Canada, I love you. There's some new light warriors I saw that are popping off, and all those things, those cemeteries and stuff they found, yeah, you should be upset. There's some weird stuff that's being uncovered. Here's what the thing about truth. That's why I love truth so much, ladies and gentlemen. Two little perfect things for me why I always use truth. Number one, if you always tell the truth, you never have to worry about in the future what you said. They're like, well, what did you say 20 years ago? Well, I probably said this because this would have been true when I said that. You know what I mean? Yeah, music, baby. Vibration's a weapon, Riley. Vibration, resonance. You know, you got like 1,000 Karens out there that's like, we're gonna do this. You just like crank some house music and you're like, boom, boom, boom. You're just like blasting their brains, popping them like popcorn out there. Listen, you guys are rock stars pretending. I'm telling you, last night I saw my light being self. This was not a challenge to him. And he unzipped himself like a Russian doll and 15 versions peeled off. And I'm sitting there looking at this dude. He's like, you can do whatever you want to do down here, son. And I'm like, so you're me? He's like, yes, actually, son, you're me. I was like, whoa, I'm in the Matrix. I'm in the Matrix. Somebody unplug me. I was like, Neo, it's like a cosmic being like, I play many games on many worlds. I'm like, oh God, what do you want me to do down here? I'm in Groundhog Day with like all of this menagerie running around. Like somebody throw me a lifeline down here. I'm so gone in the sense of do a Palladian dropship, give me my little bracelet, oscillate into 5D, and somebody give me a back rub. This thing is redonk, okay? It's like, I'm gone. Fear, zero. Patience, running out. Excitement through the roof. I'm just being, hey, stay above this frequency. It's Gabaggio. I feel like I'm in Mario Brothers, and I'm Mario, and as I jump over all the turds, I'm like, Gabaggio. Like, there's a lot of Gabaggio. Don't get underwater, but what's gonna happen they're not gonna be here. Hashtag. Oh my goodness, all right. It's like cranking music and blowing all the Karens out of an auditorium. Hey, you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, son. Kids, hey, I love you. We're light beings. Remember that. I'm telling you, it's the first time my whole incarnation I saw myself. Dude, looks like Silver Surfer. He's gnarly. Gnarly on a level like when he looks at you with one eye, scans everything you've ever been. And he's like, I'm like, yo. He's like, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't just... He literally was like, I had to take all that off for a second. It was just like way too many layers for me. Are you doing okay? And I'm like, oh my God, we're in this hologram, trying to remember who we are. They keep trying to change the history books or keep trying to make this place weird. I'm just trying to say, in your core, that source energy, if you've ever seen that version of you that actually can call source like, yo, what up, homie? No, it's going cool down here on Earth. It's shifting, the timelines are blending again. You know how that goes. No, we're going to be successful. We already are. We're just kind of letting these guys make their last decisions, if you know what I mean. All right, well, hang in there. All right, patience. What I'm trying to get to is imagine actually seeing your source version. Saw him last night, and he's nar, okay? That's for me. Everyone, I'm just saying for you guys out there, gamma and meet your source self, and no, it's not a ball of energy. Okay? There's a version of you that's like, yeah, you're actually me. How are you? Imagine, okay, dude, check this out. You're playing World of Warcraft. I'm down here in 3D. Okay, the guy controlling you is like the source energy. Imagine like him like coming down into World of Warcraft and being like, hey kid, I know I've been kind of tough on you down there. How you doing? And you're like, I got my new blades and my new armor, and we're taking over the castle. I'm just trying to say, like, to feel the resonance, the intelligence, the consciousness of an eternal light being that is you, and to not be fractaled, but to feel who you really are. Hundreds of millions of years old? In the bees, possibly? I'm just trying to express, first time for me. For me, maybe you guys out there are super advanced, but I mean, I think I could run donuts around some of these guys I'm seeing on Gaia. This German guy, I'm the head analyst for Germany. I just want to be like, yo, bro, just say you're a Mars German and stop bullshitting the population. I don't know, my truth meter is so high right now. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? I can't even play with the guys that were in the SSP. What do you want me to do down here? Are we cosmic beings? And like, oh, they're playing a video game called SSP and so they're wondering, like, I don't know what they want from us down here, okay? Some of us old ancient souls are like, I remember being on star cruisers for thousands of years. I remember going through wormholes like I was going to get a cup of coffee in the cafeteria. I remember being ginormous. I remember dinosaurs. I remember like before they even made these things that we're walking around in. What do you do with beings like us? What do you do with Azarites? What do you do with the elders that choose to incarnate? You may be one. I'm just giving you a heads up. That version's in there. All right. My phaser can shoot 5 nautical miles. I'm like, I don't even know why you brought me down here. Being able to fly is what's up. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, it's not just flying, guys. In 5D when we're flying, you're doing this like, like the sideways moonwalk that Michael Jackson used to do, and you're just And then let's just talk about, the multiple arm function. You look like you're in one of those Indonesian, those girls in Indonesia that do the, dude, sometimes I'll be like, what up? They're like, what, wait, what? Oh, are you little? Are you a little human? Do you want to pay at the deity level? Like, I don't know. Those are the versions that I wish you guys understood more about, and actually, it makes this game real easy. Like, oh my goodness, all we're doing is deprogramming ourselves. So I'm just trying to be real. Like, I lost the malice, man. Even when I was in Louisiana grabbing dudes, I'm grabbing these guys. I feel like these are kids lost at Walmart, just knocking everything off the shelf. I'm grabbing these reptilian dudes and I'm like, hey man, like, get over here. And I'm like, what is going on in there? Like, I'm asking them personal questions like a dad. Like, are you okay? Did you like did you crawl? Like, what's going on in here? What's going on in here? What are you doing? They dropped you 5,000 years ago? What happened to you? Tell me. I want to know why you're that shit, okay? What is it? Oh, we were underground for a very long time, and then no one was here, so we just kind of took over this area, and it's a food source and this and that. I'm sitting there going, bro, we got vegan burgers. Have you had an Impossible Burger? It's delicious. Have you had vegan bacon and some avocado and some onions and tomato and on a good bun with some Vegenaise? Have you tried something new? Are you running around in swamps eating freaking creatures? I don't know we're galactic officers on it's almost like a Class C planet, and we're waking up at an accelerated speed, and this reality cannot hold us. That's what I think the light being fire inside of you is. It's like a fuse that has been lit. I'm trying to give you a little heads up on what's to come. That's it. That's all we're doing here. I'm giving you, hey, if you experience this, timeline, oscillation. If you experience this, yeah, you're a deity waking up in a human popsicle suit, and yes, you have multiple arms. What else are you doing? Yeah, we're multidimensional beings, and you can actually process multiple dimensions simultaneously while you're awake in 3D, moving your little mouth and moving your little flesh vocal cords to make sounds come out of your mouth. Yes, we talk telepathically. Yes, those of us who are very quick with it can actually shoot Blu-ray movies into ETs that are standing in the backyard, one phase out of reality, going, hey, can you see me, bro? Yes, I can see you, bro. I can go this fast all the time. My question is, I'm like Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day. I'm like, right, Grogu? I guess I'll make some coffee. It's like Puxatawny. I guess I'll eat a pancake. Like, I don't know what you want. I'm just trying to say you guys are lit rock stars, and there's light beings waking up inside of you. Not like my higher self is talking to me. The guy unzipped all my higher selves like he was wearing 10 pairs of pajamas. And he said, slid all the versions off and just sat there. And it was like, sorry about that, bro. I'm literally watching this. He looked at me and said, sorry about that, bro. I just had to get that density off of me for a second. How you hanging in there, kid? And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? You just slid all of the fractals off. I was like, I don't know how to, I feel like I'm watching that movie Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and they're like, it's in the Hitchhiker's Guidebook. He's like, yeah, well, I am many fractals, and you're one of my fractals. So isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? You get to be one of the fractals. I don't know. But all I know is 100% that version of you is not worried, not upset, totally confident, totally understands that they're working. That's something I want you guys to understand too. That source version of yourself 100% understands that they're at work right now. How's it feel down there to be in a popsicle zone? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's cool, There's a lot of different characters, a lot of different things you can experience down here in this polarity game. All right, You can get barreled and get hammered in Vegas. I don't know. They got it all down here. You can live to be 150 or take your lifespan real short. Don't go that way. All right. Oh, goodness. What else is fun to do? Okay, let's do this. Deity fun to do. By the way, happy 4th of July. Happy Freedom Day. Everyone on Earth, punch in where you're coming in from, where you're experiencing this day. I hope it's sunny. I hope it's beautiful for you wherever you are. I've got a lot of homies in UK that said they got new best friends being created all over the world. They said, hey, we found each other on your platform, on Facebook, on YouTube. Reach out where you guys are, find each other, get together, like minds, change the world. So punch in where you guys are coming in from. Punch in your prayers for the planet. Let it be known across these platforms. And yes, I am a truther. And yeah, if you guys don't realize this, maybe the older generation, how I could have 9.6 thousand views and then locked at 166 views, or locked at 1.6 thousand views, or locked at 2.2 thousand. It's because I speak truth. Okay, so get used to it. If you guys are truthers out there and they lock your videos, that means you're doing something right. So hey, I'd rather be an all-star upstairs than like, I got in line with everybody else and I'm popular. I'm like, I'd rather have my wings back. I'm gonna speak the truth. I don't know what do you want me to do down here? Give me back my juice and I'm good. Because 30 seconds of truth is worth thousands of pages of BS, okay? Oh, that feels good. Thank you for like releasing. I like to do that with everyone around the planet as I share this. And even for the guys on the night side, check it, dude. Yeah, you're being run like a puppet by a source version that your elder on the night side is not going to tell you about, because that's where they take orders from. So what I'm trying to get to is we all are one. Stop the separation BS. I do not care how much melanin is in your skin. We're made up of different species from different star systems getting along down here. Our goal is to make Earth like a sandals resort. Okay? There's plenty of room on this planet. There's plenty of space to everyone have their own stuff. Off-grid, power, food, everyone's awesome. There's nothing that inspires me more than the Olympics down here in the physical, because color and creed mean nothing. It's just, you're rad. Did you see that double backflip? I don't see color at all. I'm like, oh my God, that is awesome. Oh my God, you're rad. US has a skate team and a surf team. Let's go. Kelly Slater, get off. Bro, I know you're old, bro, and you're the GOAT, okay? We need Kelly Slater in the Olympics. I know it's surfing for the USA. I'm just, come on, all right? I understand that, one of the dudes hurt themselves. I'm not saying not get better, but I'm just trying to say, I like things that inspire just all of us coming together and blowing all this negativity off of us. I don't like this narrative. It's just a narrative. It's a narrative that no one would pay for. That's why news is free. ABC, NBC, it's free. Yeah, because it's shiza, bro. No one wants to watch that. Okay? God. Eek. What else? Oh, good news. The sale goes to tomorrow at midnight, July 5th at midnight, that 22% off store.teamlight.com. The coupon code is FREEDOM, and this is why I'm excited. Grow, hang on a second, bro. I made the new Dream Machine Alchemy, which is now going to be in everything, but the main thing I got it for was these. I literally made you guys mini Giza capstones. It's exactly what my big ones are, and it took me a really long time to make them this small. It has the little copper feet, the whole thing. It has a grounding cable. Look, check this out. Come on. It has a grounding cable that you plug into your outlet at your house. But they're mini. Look. Da-da-da! It's difficult to make things this small. There's so much juice in this thing. They're in the shopping cart. Check them out. I just wanted to tell you because I always forget stuff. So there's a new bed set. So if you guys have an angelic powered bed set, check it. Just get this one. Put it underneath your upper back, aligned with your spine, under your head. Shift the step pyramid that's your bed set underneath your lower back. Put that color on pink for transmutation. Keep this one on blue is for third eye, or green is for heart, or yellow is for shield if you're in dense areas. And there's a lot of wiggy wonka tonkas walking around you. So these are fire, and yes, they all come with a 12-foot grounding cable, so you can run that pyramid energy through your room. Take over the grid. Hey, Margarina. All right. What else was there? Oh, Tyler, my boy Tyler, he's building his ascension center of his own in Chicago. There's your Buddha plate, bro. Fire. Okay. Full size. Obviously, these are the Brahmas. The Brahmas are great for third eye. The Brahmas also come with grounding cables. Take over. Perfect for if you guys are channeling information and you guys are writing a book. You guys are DJs. You guys are artisans. You put that Brahma on your right-hand side. Why? It will block the negativity and it will increase your field strength. That's what a 72 does. So real quick for the planet, If you guys don't know this, check it. Chichen Itza, flat top, download. Giza, right? I think it's 51.35. Giza, slope angle, right? Transceiver, right? What does that mean? Upload and download. Now, Nubian, 72 degree. Sharp angle, right? 72 degree, golden ratio, upload. Nubian, sharp, so sharp pyramids, upload. In between, transceiver, upload, download, Giza. Flat top, download, Chichen Itza. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Okay. The sharper the angle, the more the upload, man. Grow, is there anything else we want to say on this glorious Freedom Day? There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. I can't even say anything to you guys. I'll have 500 likes and 2 views. Yeah, hey, we're using these platforms, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know, I love you guys. What else? That's fire. The Buddha will do a whole living room. You hang that up on the wall. They have hooks on the back, just let you know. Those Buddhas are fire. And the Christos, my Yeshua crosses, love you. Yeah, man, I made some pyramids. Some new pyramids are going out. People are lighting up their houses, lighting up their communities. We all do our part down here to do that. So I just want you to know I'm full support of that. Financial goodies, yes. And by the way, last week's video was accurate. And that's all I'm going to say. Because I'll have 166 views again, locked. Okay. Yeah. That was accurate. Look it up. What else? Waiting for the rest of this stuff to come on down the pipeline. A lot of big announcements coming out over here. A lot of new platforms being created. Excited, signed up. What else? When we share together, when we share those kernels of truth or those visuals that we get amongst each other, okay? You know, I like Aloha Pink Bella, right? Some of you channels out there that speak specifically to starseeds and angelics, I really enjoy listening to you. My inner child, here's what it feels like. You have this really old version of yourself, you know, and you have all of these younger versions of yourself, male and female. And then you got this inner child in your chest, your heart. The inner child, my inner child, you know, if it wasn't for Funimation and VRV on my TV, I don't know if I would have made it through this pandemic. I watch cartoons, I watch anime, I watch Dragon Ball Z, I watch Black Clover. Why? My inner child likes watching things where everything's supernatural because that's actually feels more home to me being in this container. I know that manifestation skills are real. I know that once you master gamma and your frequency gets high enough, I know you can bend things in the physical. Right now, I can stop clouds. Right now, I can move clouds. I do it all the time when it's cloudy. Right now, and you know, it rained the past 3 days. I've been manifesting rain every day. What I do is, this is a secret for manifesting rain. I have these misters around the bottom of my deck. Turn the misters on and I sit there in meditation. And how to manifest rain is you already imagine it raining. That's how you manifest rain. So if you want to manifest rain in your country, you sit there and just imagine those clouds are opening up upstairs and it's, I say deluge. And I say deluge over and over again. I'm like, deluge, 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 deluge. I imagine and visualize lightning, thunder cracking above my head, and it just blizzard level dumping water in the sky, from the sky. So when you guys manifest rain, that's how you do it. You already imagine it raining. You already imagine all of the canals and troughs just overflowing with water going 40 miles an hour. That's how you manifest rain. It's already raining. Just a little secret for you. That's how you do it. You sit there. So I turn the misters on around me so the water's kind of hitting me, so it already kind of feels like it's raining, and then I just double down. I'm like, torrential downpour, torrential downpour. So that's how I do it. I hope that helps. If you guys are out there kind of wondering, how do you manifest rain? It's already raining in your mind. You go out in the backyard, it's hot, you just imagine it pouring buckets where you're like, pull down the umbrella, you know, like pull it down, it's coming down. Just hammering the surface. That's how you visualize rain. It's already raining. Cool. Helps a lot. If you guys get in a prayer circle, you guys do, and by the way, moving the energy and bouncing on the grid, on the electromagnetic grid, what are you doing? You're pulling up energy and chi from the surface. You're pulling it through your left foot, and then you're making compression waves on the surface, which is then bouncing your consciousness and your requests up into the ether and the ionosphere and your elders and your highest light to go, hey, these kids want rain down here, make it happen. As soon as they remove all of this artificial weather stuff, which they're working on right now, we're gonna have a lot easier time doing that. We've already seen all these weird weather patterns in the squares, in the clouds. It's not impressive. It's, you know, it's like some nerd science experiment from 40 years ago, and they're still playing with it. I don't know. Some of this stuff I see down here, I'm like, you guys are still doing that? It's the strangest thing ever. What else? I just want you guys to know how much you're loved. I want you guys to really enjoy your 4th of July. I want you guys to have a great time. If you've never tried a vegetarian or vegan burger, try it. If you've never tried, maybe it's your first 4th of July. Hey, those vegetarian hot dogs, the Beyond Beef sausages, those things are fire. I mean, I get a little spicy Italian. I put some little onion, little red and yellow bell pepper, make a little seasoning. Smash 2 of those. You don't need to eat a regular hot dog, okay? Don't eat swine. Hashtag don't eat swine. Please. Your kids don't eat it later, you know. You're like 30 years from now, your kids will be like, way to go, Dad. I got to get a colonics because of your poor choices. Like, I don't know. Let's just not do that to our kids, okay? There's a reason why you can put a pig heart in a human body, and it works, okay? The reason why they feed you pig is because it's pretty damn close to human flesh. It's like 2 chromosomes or something weird from a human, okay? So calm down on eating that cannibal type stuff, okay? Everyone make your own choices. Maybe if you're having real hamburgers, try a vegetarian hot dog. Or maybe if you have a hot dog, but maybe try a vegetarian burger. I'm just trying to say, switch it up a little bit. For you guys that are vegan, vegetarian, love you. I'm talking to those that have never tried it. Hey, the right bun, little avocado, the right seasoning. Oh my God, it's fire. You can eat as much as you want, guilt-free. That's all I'm trying to say. Love you. It's 4th of July, baby. For all my fellow partiers out there, hey, have fun. Enjoy yourself. What they used to tell me when I was a kid, beer before liquor, you never been sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. All right, there's my little thing for you kids out there that didn't grow up in the 90s. Yeah, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you never been sicker. So, not saying drink, don't drink. But if you do, remember that little limerick, okay? If not, you're gonna pay for it. What else? Be safe out there, Uber around. I'm just trying to say for all my homies out there right now that are at barbecues right now, and they probably have me in their ears and a headphone sitting in the backyard while all of their 3D friends are getting hammered. I'm here to tell you I love you. I'm here to tell you I'm here with you. I'm here to tell you that when those steam room and sauna's open, baby. I'm saying too, for us empaths out there, we help our friends a lot. So pay attention to this. If you can only make it 40 minutes or an hour and a half at that barbecue before you start getting drained, leave. Go outside, go to your car, go drive and get a smoothie, come back. You don't have to sit there where everyone's pulling your energy, because it's not that they mean to, but let me explain something to you. Okay, it's more like electric frequencies. It's basically energetic frequencies. If you're at a higher frequency and everyone's at a lower frequency, they don't even know what they're doing. They are pulling from your frequency to even out the party. Why do you think everyone who drinks is in that frequency? Oh yeah, hey baby, what's up? You want to come back to it's that drunk, hey, I like you. It's the lower frequency, okay? So if you guys are going out, have a great time. I love you, all right? For all us Americans out here waiting for the fireworks, all right? Just understand that it's totally normal. Let's talk about some of the stones to protect you. Obviously, okay? And the #1 stone for anti-vampire, or people that energy vamp you, and it's also the anti-narcissist stone, is adventurine, or that green jade. They can't feed off you. You put it on your left. You're like, get off me. You shield yourself from all that weird stuff. Bronzite's my favorite. If you guys need some new gear, check out crystalcurrent.com. My brother's Alexander's deal. And then obviously iPyramids, I believe .net for my brother Jason's amazing creations, rune coils and whatnot. But with that, ladies and gents, the sale's going on right now. Store.teamlight.com. Get it. I'm downstairs. I've been focused. I've been meditating. I'm making you guys this stuff fire because I just want to make it as powerful as possible. And that's what I'm doing right now. And we all know that are in these groups behind the scenes that we all know our jobs are going to change. I'm just trying to say that I love you now. I love you in the future. Please stay safe. Please stay sovereign. And you guys, please enjoy your 4th of July weekend. All right? Sending love and abundance from Sedona. All right. You guys find that source version. Okay. Now. All right. All right, YouTube. We love you. May the force be with you. Happy 4th of July. Peace.